So yesterday we looked at standard deviation for ungrouped series. Okay, data was a single point and the standard deviation pretty easily find you. Now we'll look at an example where we have continuous frequency distribution. Okay, continuous frequency distribution ऐसा रहता. So for example, um, let me write it down. I strongly suggest that you take a piece of paper and practice a lot because we'll be writing a lot of things. First of all, the problem will give you the class. Okay. Class itself, let us suppose 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, and 16 to 20. Okay. These are the classes. Now, frequency. Suppose the frequency is 5, 10, 15, 8, and 50. Okay. Now, the information provided to you will be this much, and they are expecting you to find the standard deviation of this. अब standard deviation मालूम करने आपको पहले mean मालूम करना पड़ता. You can mean say, then you find standard deviation. From standard deviation, either you'll get the final answer. Continuous distribution में formula थोड़ा अलग रहता. The formula for standard deviation in continuous data, sigma is equal to root over. Because it is continuous, you have to account for frequency. Okay, that is why it will be summation of capital F x square minus x bar whole square divided by n. So that division of n is only on the first term, okay, not on the whole term. This is the formula for standard deviation for continuous data. Okay, n will be the total of your frequency. This fellow. So यहाँ पर कितना था 5, 5, 20, 30 and 40. So this is your n. Now before we proceed, you need to know what is the mean. ठीक है, आप x बार अगर स्क्वायर करना चाह रहे हैं तो आपको मीन मालूम होना पड़ता है. मीन कैसा मालूम करते हैं? उसके लिए कंटिन्यूअस डेटा के लिए मीन आप पहले इसका मिड पॉइंट लेना क्लास का. So let us suppose we call that midpoint x, capital X. Okay. We'll have a lot of use out of this x. 0 to 4. So 4 plus 0 minus 0 plus 4 by 20 or 4 plus 0 by 20. Sorry, yeah, 0 plus 4 by 2. Either one you will get इसका midpoint is 2. Okay. Upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. 8 plus 4 by 2 will be 6. Then 12 plus 8 by 2 will be 10. Then 16 plus 12 by 2 will be 14. 20 plus 16 by 2 will be 18. ठीक है, तो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पर एक एक क्लास जो है इन लोगों को ऐड कर रहा हूँ अपर लिमिट एंड लोअर लिमिट को. तो अपर लिमिट विल बी 8, लोअर लिमिट विल बी 4 फॉर दिस क्लास. सेम वे अपर लिमिट फॉर दिस इज 12, लोअर लिमिट इज 8. तो अपर लिमिट एंड लोअर लिमिट को ऐड करके उसका हाफ ले रहा हूँ. दैट इज द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ द क्लास. दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर कंटिन्यूअस डेटा. अगर आपके पास कंटिन्यूअस डेटा है तो आप मिड पॉइंट निकालना पड़ता है. Next step, for mean itself, you have to do frequency into this midpoint. So fx essentially. So what is fx? F capital X will be frequency into this midpoint. So 5 into 2 is 10. Okay. Then 10 into 6 is 60. 15 into 10 is 150. 8 into 4 will be 112. Then 2 into 18 is 36. इसका समेशन करो. ये अपन पहले मीन फाइंड कर रहे हैं. अब ये पूरों को ऐड करके क्या आता है आपको If 10 plus 60 will be 70 plus 150, 220, 220, 320, 332, 332, 368. This is your total of fx. This is sigma of fx. Now to find out x bar, small x bar that is, which is the mean of your data. See standard deviation आप mean से deviation निकाल रहे हैं. Mean से कितना दूर एक एक वैल्यू है तो आपको पहले mean मालूम करना पड़ता. Mean will be equal to summation of fx divided by n. This will be 368 divided by 40. ये आता आपको roughly around 9.2. ठीक है, 4 tens for 92s. ठीक है, 92 by 10 will be 9.2. अब आपको मीन मालूम हो गया. नेक्स्ट थिंग, ये इक्वेशन में जो स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन फॉर कंटिन्यूअस डेटा था, यू नीड टू फाइंड एफ स्क्वायर. ठीक है, यू फाइंड व्हाट इज एफ स्क्वायर, you divided by n and you subtract that value from the square of the mean. ठीक है, keep this in mind. mean is equal to 9.2. इसको बाजू रखो अभी के लिए वैल्यू. Right. Now you find capital X square. Capital X square. Okay. So what you do is you essentially square this column. The third column will be squared. ये midpoint के column को square कर देंगे. I'm squaring this fellow. Sorry, this fellow. So क्या आते हैं मेरे को value? 2 into 2 is 4. 6 into 6 36. Then 10 into 10 is 100. Then I'll get 196. 14 into 14. 18 into 18 will be 320. Summate all the values. तो सबमिट करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप एफ एक्स स्क्वायर कर रहे हैं ना, ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं. देन यू फाइंड व्हाट इज एफ इनटू एक्स स्क्वायर. एफ कैपिटल एक्स स्क्वायर. So what you do is you multiply this frequency with this value. Okay, essentially it will be 5 into 4, 10 into 36, 15 into 100 वैसा. If at any point you are not understanding anything or if you want me to repeat anything, ask. It will involve a lot of small steps. This calculation will be easy. The next problem मैं एक बार आप लोगों को practice के लिए दे दो. I'll give you a little bit of time. Try to do that. That will be a little more complicated than this. Now fx square आपको क्या आता? 5 into 4 is 20. 10 into 36 is 360. 1500. 8 into 196 is 1568. Then 2 into 324 is 648. ये कैलकुलेशन में ही जाता. राइट, अगर आपको कोई डाउट आ रहा बीच में, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा, पूछो. क्यों ये कर रहे हैं, क्यों ये कर रहे हैं, अगर कुछ भी डाउट आ रहा था पूछो. फाइनली यू डू समेशन ऑफ एफ एक्स स्क्वायर. समेशन ऑफ एफ एक्स स्क्वायर. तो पहले x मालूम करें मिड पॉइंट, फिर x का स्क्वायर लिए, फिर वो मिड पॉइंट को फ्रीक्वेंसी से मल्टीप्लाई करें. ठीक है, यू ऑलरेडी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द मीन. मीन को बाजू लगा दो. उसके अलावा प्रोसीडिंग विद स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन. सो द इक्वेशन वाज रूट इक्वेशन फॉर स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन वाज सिग्मा fx स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय n माइनस x बार होल स्क्वायर. तो अपन मीन मालूम कर लिए पहले. Then we have to find out what is sigma of fx square. Before you can summate fx square, you have to find out what is x square. Then you have to multiply it with f, and then you summate all of it. Okay? So you add 20, 30, 360, 1500, 1568, and 648, and you get a value of 4096. 4096. अब आपको पूरे टर्मिनोलॉजी मालूम हो गया. Now you simply substitute the values and perform the final calculation. So in your equation, standard deviation for continuous data is equal to root over sigma fx square divided by n minus x bar whole square. ठीक है, सिग्मा ऑफ fx square अपने को आया था, कितना आया था? रूट ओवर 4096. We know sum of all the frequencies is 40 minus 9.2 whole square. ठीक है now this if you do, अब ये दोनों को डिवाइड कर दो पहले 4096 को 40 से डिवाइड कर दो, you will get somewhere close to 102.4. ठीक है ये टेंस 1024. ठीक है 1024 डिवाइडेड बाय 10 इज 102.4 माइनस 9.2 इंटू 9.2 बोले तो करो इसको 92 इंटू 92 कितना था 92 twos is 4 and 18 184 and 92 nines will be 18 carry 1 9 and 81 82 4 6 4 8 तो 84.64 बिकॉज 9.2 है यहाँ 9.2 9.2 ये दोनों पॉइंट्स दो पॉइंट्स में आता so minus 84.6 मतलब this will give you यहाँ पर ठीक है only finally this will give you the root of 17.76. This will come close to about 4.2 4.21. That is how you find the standard deviation for continuous data. Now at any point if you did not understand anything, ask. Ankita, I can see your microphone moving, but I can't hear anything. I don't know whether it is. You can type a text. Comment section में type कर दो. या chat section में type कर दो. All right. I'll give you a practice problem now. Try to find the standard deviation for that data. Okay. Let us suppose the classes are, this is also a type of continuous data. 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59. And the frequency is, just write it as F. 8, 15, 20, 22. Okay. Now this problem is a little complex in calculation. Do it very, very carefully. Okay. Start. I'll give you about 10 minutes. आप करो 10-15 minutes उसके बाद solve कर दो. So you have to find out 3-4 columns. The first thing that you have to do is find the midpoint. So you have to find what is. I'm just writing the headings, okay? I'll not do the problem right now. Capital X, which will be the midpoint of these classes. Then you'll have to find out the mean. Mean के लिए आप fx करना. So it will be capital F into capital X. Okay. Then you'll have to find x square. X square. Okay. Then find out f into x. Well, I'll do the problem. ओके, कहाँ तक हुआ? आई होप कुछ तो भी प्रोग्रेस हुई. So speed it up a little bit because it might not be over in this class. Essentially, x जो मालूम करना था आपको, that is the midpoint. So 19 plus 10 divided by 2 and so on and so forth, you will get 14.5 and 24.5, 44.5, 44.5, and 54.5. Okay. Then you multiply frequency into all of these midpoints. So 8 into 14.5 is around 210.25. Sorry, fx only 116. Then you have 343, 690, 979, and 599. Okay. To find the mean, what you will do is fx divided by sigma of fx divided by n. तो यहाँ पर आप पूरे फ्रीक्वेंसी सबमिट करें तो आपको क्या वैल्यू आएगा? बी अराउंड 75. Okay, 8 plus 14, 22, 42, 42, 64, 64 plus 1. Sigma of fx निकलेगा आप. Sigma of fx will be equal to 727.5. But generally in an exam like this, you will get roughly about, again ये main question के लिए भी आया था, but suppose you'll get about 20 minutes to 25 minutes to finish the problem. Try to decrease that time in practice because you also have to account for any errors. If you are doing any errors in your exam, you have to do it very carefully and slightly slow. All right. So 10-20 minutes में खत्म करने की कोशिश करो. Now sigma of fx is equal to, hold on 1 second. Hey guys, sorry about that. So I was saying 2727.5 divided by 75. ये आता आपको roughly about 36.36. ठीक है. This is your mean value x bar. ठीक है. इसको बाजू लगाओ अभी के लिए. The mean is 36.36. Okay. And now right. Then you have to do x square. So squaring this particular column, ये column को square कर दो. 14.5 into 14.5 is 210.25. Then 24.5 to 24.5 is 600.25. Similarly, 1190.25, 1980.25, and 2970.25. Okay. Finally, multiply this with the frequency. So you are multiplying frequency and this column, and you'll get, so essentially 8 into 210.25 will give you around 1682. Then you'll get 8403.5, 23805, 43565.5. See these problems, this problem especially is very calculative intensive, calculation intensive. So you have to be very careful when you're performing this calculation, multiplication or addition. Just simple multiplication addition, but be very careful. Squaring maybe. इसका summation. Finally, you have to do sigma of fx bar, which will come about 1,10,128.75. Now you have all of your values. Substitute and find out. So यहाँ पर sigma, which is your standard deviation, is equal to sigma f capital X square divided by n minus x bar whole square is equal to root over क्या था ये वैल्यू आपको 110,000 आया था ना 110,128.75 divided by 75 minus 36.36 whole square. Be careful, it is not just asking for the mean, it is asking for the square of the mean. And you have to deduct that value from this value. Okay. तो आप पहले ये कर लिए तो 110,128.75 divided by 75 will be around 1400. 1468.38 minus 1322.04. I'm only taking two decimal points, two values after decimal points to avoid excessive calculation. Is equal to, this will be around 1. This will be about 146. 146.34. Okay. इसका root of find करें तो it will come around 12.09. And that is just standard deviation. ऐसा करते हैं problem. So I hope you got somewhere close to 12.09, or even if you didn't get, this is how this is the answer that you are looking for. Okay. Now, even in your exam, you have to be very, very careful when you're doing this problem so as to avoid any silly mistakes. यहाँ पर addition, multiplication या division में कहीं भी थोड़ा भी problem आया, your final answer will change, even by taking the root. ठीक है? Generally you'll not be given a calculator. To the best of my knowledge, you'll not be given a calculator. So you'll have to perform these calculations manually. That is why generally a time of 20-25 minutes will be given to you. You have to be fast, but you have to be careful when you are doing these problems. Right? The standard deviation generally tends to be the most difficult out of these three, out of all this thing, mean, median, mode, and standard deviation. Standard deviation will take more time as well, and there is a higher chance that you'll make mistakes in this. So be careful while doing it.